Okay, happy Saturday guys, welcome back. I got all that great info from Wally last time, so let's take a chance and get off the rear fender. We'll pull the chain guard. The oil pump, am I ready for the oil pump? I don't know, let's give it a shot. It's always that one last bolt, right? So I think if I lift it up high enough, I can just, so close. Man, whew. It's a workout. Motorcycles. Grip strength, don't fail me now. Man, so many threads, so much dirt and crud. Just with your fingers, you can barely reach it. And you're just turning and turning and turning. On the other hand, you gotta not take the pressure off. I guess I could stick a block of wood under here or something. Let's see if that would work. Shimmy, shimmy. Smarter, not harder, am I right? Okay, so with the block of wood there, way better. All right, let's just get the wrench on it again. Oh, look at that. This guy right here, I-marked bolt. Is the original again? Original bolt's the motorcycle. I think it is. Okay, so now the fender should come off. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yep, there we go. I did it! Man. Block of wood in the fender when you're getting it off, very good advice. So what's next? Chain guard, let's get it. Why can't all the parts be chain guard parts, right? Like, so this chain guard has a bolt that goes through here. That clearly was not correct. The back nut wasn't even on, and the front one came off so easily that basically the whole thing just kind of goes, and she's off. I mean, awesome. Thanks, chain guard. You need your chain guard taken off? Call me. It's not gonna be pretty, but I have to drain the oil. I got the oil tank off thinking the oil will be gone, but no. There's more oil apparently. So let's see if I can get you guys. We're gonna go like this. So essentially, under the bike, there's this really big nut cap cup right there. A much needed upgrade for this bike is the sump plug nut. And Wally has designed a new screen with a magnet in there. I think it kind of picks up all of the metal shavings. Hopefully you don't have any inside the motor as things wear and tear. But hopefully with time, hopefully I don't have to do that. Anyway, this is the new one, and this is the old one. All I have is this to get it off until Wally gives me the new socket, wrench. He's making something. So this will work, but it's not pretty. I'm not putting that nasty wrench on my beautiful new sump plug cup nut thing, screen magnetic. So back in the bag you go until we get the proper one. But I will get the old one off and show you all the nasty teeth and marks that have happened to this poor bike. Trying to catch the oil under this guy. You know, never throw out your used Chinese food containers. You never know when they're gonna come in handy. So here we go. I think most oil is out. Oh, this whole thing is at an angle, so it doesn't quite bite just right, and there's a wee bit of play in the old wrench. Every little project on this bike is like this. It's like, oh, just take the nut off, drain the oil. It'll be fun. Turning. Man. There's definitely a better way to do this. I just don't know what it is. So if you know what it is, there we go. Okay, so now it's loose enough. Let's see if any oil may come out. Woo, that was fun. Let's see what we got. Can you see? Oh yeah, look at that. Oil. At least it's new oil. So many threads on this. Boom. Give me the nut back. Ah! Ooh, a lot of oil. More than this container can hold? I don't think so. It had a lot of oil in it. A lot. Listen to Wally. Take the oil out. Man. Hardened steel. Pretty nice. Pretty good. I thought for sure like it was all going to be chewed up all the way around. But not bad. I mean, the screen is totally clogged. But, you know, what do you expect? I'm sure it was never cleaned. It is still drippy, drippy, drippy. Good job, wrench. I mean, this thing is right to the level. It's just, man. I want to take this case off. Well, I don't want to take the case off, but I need to take the case off. So yeah, so one of the things that bothers me about this bike is somebody has changed out screws. If you're gonna change out the screws, just do them all, make them all the same, but don't like leave older ones in here and then match and mix, and it's just kind of like, it's annoying. So, all right. Easy, easy, easy breezy. Easy, easy. I want to pull this out. More oil's gonna come out. Indiana Jones, where you slide the one container out for the other. It's pretty cool. Whoa. Yeah. Here she goes. Oh, this is the whole generator comes out. Is that right? I was doing that. All right, does this come out now completely? It does. One. Ooh. Nice, heavy, beefy generator. Ooh. Squeaky, squeaky. I don't know about that. Hey, Pete, does your generator squeak? It's heavy, but both ways. You guys hear it? Well, we need a new gasket. Teeth look pretty good. I don't see any kind of real chipping on anything. Got the generator off, and one, I think, OG screw. So they should all be like this, right? They should all be like that. But somebody is playing games. Normally do. So, without her washer. I know. Quick question for you guys. Is there a tool in your box that is not for the thing you use it for, but it comes in really handy? Mine's a dentist scalpel. So this guy, at one point, was in people's mouths. And now, it's been promoted to a motorcycle tool, which is awesome for it. Maybe it's not a scalpel. I think a scalpel actually has a knife. This is just like that terrible thing that they use to torture you with. Let's see, so I think there is a washer in here. It needs to come out. There you go. And the scalpel does it again. Telling you, dentistry, I may have a whole new field that I've missed out on. Oh, no washer. So, scalpel time. Yeah, I could have been a dentist. I would use the same tool though. I wouldn't like get a different tool. I would just say, okay, I'll clean your teeth, but you gotta let me use my special scalpel. Somebody really went to town on this one. Is it too much for the scalpel? I don't know. This is not a scalpel, guys, sorry. You see, it's got a pointy end on one end and a hook on the other. This is just like, oh, there's something in there. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Oh, let me use the other high with a hook because hooks make everything better. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Yeah, that's what this is. So one less dentist has this torture device in their hands, thanks to me. Yeah. You see it, right, guys? Right in there. There's a washer there. It's just on the side there. It's like that tooth that won't come out. Tappy, tappy, tappy. It's gonna come right out. See? There she is. Oh. Boom. One washer. A little bit of persuasion. Got it. It makes sense why the washer's jammed in there. These guys are pretty tight. This is the last one on the case right here. And you know it's gonna snag, catch, jam, strip, whatever. I'm just gonna call it. It's always the last one is the worst one. And you go anywhere you want, and whatever the last one is, that's the one that's gonna give you a problem. So let's see. They must have appeased the motorcycle gods because it is not jamming. Look at that. With the washer, somehow I gotta pull this off. I think you just rock it, rocky, and then it comes off, is that right? I think he said you need to pry it off because there's gonna be glue all the way around here. Tappy, tappy, tappy with a... It's rubber and plastic, don't worry. There you go. Split it, baby. Oh, and there she is. The rest of the oil. Once again, Wally calls it. There she is. Okay. Not ready to come off yet, huh? There we go. Oh, there's a knot that came off, which was unexpected. Okay. First time seeing inside of here. A little exciting, a little scary. I don't know what this nut was from. Again, I don't really know anything, but just looking to see kind of wear and tear, and this all looks pretty nice. A little bit of shininess up there. There's not too bad. But here, when I took this off, this whole thing just fell in the case. I don't know where this nut goes, but then I see this, and this shim, this has had a hard life. I don't know about this piece. Maybe it goes there, maybe it doesn't, but it's been super chewed on, flexed. So again, I'll just leave it there. I'll leave this here for now. So what's next? Oh, I think this is the oil pump inside the tray. Pull this lovely gasket off. Ugh. Yeah. It's gonna need some time to do that. It's not gonna come off easy. So we'll take a little time to get that off. Speaking of little time, let's check and see how that battery tray goes. Yes, the battery sits on a little tray, and at the bottom of the tray is a rubber mat. And the rubber mat was glued to the tray. I took a little minnow spirits, I just squeezed it on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Check this out, guys. Look at that. So still a little bit of gum and residue and gunk, but nowhere near as bad as it was. Hey Wally, should I drain the oil? Yes, drain the oil. If I hadn't drained the oil, all that huge container would have been like kaboosh. So much less fun. How hard can it be? Put this, I think I'll hold it. Get you your pump, Wally. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Is there a nut on the other side? Maybe there's a thing you put somewhere. You're not gonna hold this? Turn that, there's no way. Nice try, B-Dub. And close. Maybe that's it. Lee. Okay. Nut on the washer. Come on. And oh, there you go. Off she comes. Continue on with the fun and games. Ooh, someone's had to go right here on the case. Ugh. Easy. Just loosen all the way around. Oil pump fun. Everybody has a washer. Yes, they do. Somebody else tried this, and then they did it right there, and they chipped into it. Poor little guy. Doesn't have to be this way. Time to check the manual. Learning more about this all the time. Oil pump, B12. The motor overall, the big nasty plug we took out, all the oil coming down, the reservoir we took out. Oil goes from the reservoir down through lubricates, and then there's a pump, I think over here, goes over there, must be over there. That keeps circulation through, up through coolant lines. I don't know. From this diagram, I have no idea what the pump looks like, so no help yet. What does the pump by itself look like? Yeah, it's a manual, and yeah, there's information, but if you just need to see like what part of it comes apart, does it come apart from down there and the whole thing separates, or does this lip here come out? I'm looking. Nope, wrong part of the bike. Man. Still looking. Close. There's some light. I'm gonna hold the camera and the flashlight all at the same time. Things I do for you guys. You can see that there's a ridge here, and there's also a thing down there. Now, do these screws go all the way through and attach to the case? So getting this pump off and off to Wally is the last step of the day. Then I can go have lunch. So I think that just, oh, hold on. Oh, okay, so it's just sitting there. Oil pump. Yeah. Okay, the oil pump removal was almost as good as the chain guard removal. Chain guard may still be number one, but oil pump coming off so sweetly. You know what threw me off was somebody already had to go at this, and this nick. Can you see the nick right there? There's a nick there, and I wasn't sure, like, does this case come off or not? But somebody, and that was like, oh, does that make a thing? But apparently it's not a thing. Gonna send this oil pump to Wally, special delivery. Maybe even in the blue towel you see right here in my hands. And yeah, accomplishments. Feeling so good about all of this. Yeah, it's just been great. Getting that pump out of here and off to Wally from the refurbish. Thanks for all the advice, all the comments below, it was really helpful. Obviously, Wally and Pete have been a much needed source of reference and information. Make it a great week. I'll see you next weekend for more stuff. Hopefully we get into that clutch on the other side of the bike, and we'll see what we're gonna find. Thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.